How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and today we've got playoff baseball here, um, taking on Ohtani and the St. Louis Cardinals, who won the National League Central with their 99 wins. And the Phillies, looking at the wild card, I guess the Phillies took on the Cubs, beat them. The Orioles beat Cleveland. I think I actually already discussed that in the previous video, but whatever. You get to hear it all again. And I'm setting lineups and pitching rotation. Ian Anderson, Cy Young winner, is going to take the ace spot here. And he will pitch game 1, Fried game 2, Yanoa game 3, and Ian Anderson game 4, Fried game 5 if necessary. So, I kind of have an idea of what our rotation looks like. Corbin Carroll will be starting in right field here for us this postseason, and Acuna out. So our lineup loses a big piece with Acuna's injury, but here is hoping that Ian Anderson and the pitching can carry us and the rest of our lineup, because I mean our lineup's fairly deep. We got a lot of good guys, so we'll just have to see. So Ohtani won't be an easy task. Did well against the Cardinals last year, good enough to advance, but when Ohtani was on the Angels, he dominated us. I think he had strikeouts in the double digits. So it's to say I came into this game feeling a little dread would be an understatement. But I felt confident on the back of Ian Anderson. There you see a 2.39 ERA in 33 starts. Good for the Cy Young. Gotta have confidence in a Cy Young pitcher. And I realized we didn't ever go through the rest of the league awards, but that's okay. So Trey Turner to start the ball game will draw a leadoff walk. Good sign, as our speedy boy is on first base, but one out now for Austin Meadows. And Ohtani is going to pitch out here, expecting Turner to run, and I would expect that as well, but also, you want to make every base runner count, so I have confidence in Turner's ability to steal some bases if we need him to, but I didn't send him here. So Meadows grounds out to the second baseman. Turner moves to second for Austin Riley with 2 men out. And a good slider from Shohei gets Riley, and that's the first strikeout of many today for Shohei Ohtani. On to the first, Ahmed Rosario climbing in. Acquired this past offseason via the trade with the Guardians. And he's going to try to bunt to get his way on base. Stevenson had a tough play, and he's not going to get him as Rosario uses that speed to get on with a bunt single. Here's the Cardinals lineup. Rosario at DH, Sosa short, Jimenez, Arenado, Carlson, Grichuk, Christian Walker, Josh Rojas, and Ivan Herrera. Rounding it out 7, 8, 9. So no more Tommy Edman. I'm not sure where he is. Goldschmidt's at the end of his career. Rosario on the move, and he got him. Good throw by Tyler Stevenson, as we haven't seen much of Stevenson's arm. I don't know if we've seen any of his arm, but he gets the speedy Rosario for the first out of the inning. So immediately that base runner is wiped away. Sorry, for the second out. So here's Eloy Jimenez. Anderson's pitch. Fastball outside. 2-0. 139 games for the left fielder. Acquired from the White Sox. And good curveball from Anderson. Swung on a miss for the first strike. Two and two. Fastball fouled off. Stays alive. And the fastball from Ian finally gets him and wears him down. So on to the second, Nolan Arenado. The third baseman hits that one to left. Happ can't play it, or can't make the play, overruns it a little bit. Arenado looking for 2, and he's out by a mile, as I don't know what Arenado was thinking. But a good throw from Ian Happ guns him down. And so now one out for Dylan Carlson. Chopper to Turner. Carlson's got some speed, though. He's going to beat it out as Turner took his sweet time with that one. Here's the center fielder, Randall Grichuk, coming back to St. Louis after spending many years away in Toronto and Colorado. And he's going to crush that one to left center field. No doubt about that, as Grichuk hits his first home run of the series, and the Cardinals strike first, taking a 2-0 lead here in the second. Could have been 3-0 if Arenado had stayed up first, but luckily for us, it's only 2. So another runner on first here, and Happ will get under that ball and make the catch for the second out. So Ivan Herrera, the catcher, has a full count, and that'll get past Riley as he stops the ball, but he can't clean it up, and Herrera will beat it out. Cardinals threatening to add more here. Full count to Rosario, and he's gonna draw a walk, as Ian is in a hot mess here in the second inning. Already giving up 2 home runs, 4 hits, I guess, 5, and a walk, but he gets the strikeout to end the inning, limits the damage to 2. On to the third, Carroll gets hit with a pitch. Olsen gets hit with a pitch at some point later on. So we have the leadoff base runner on yet again. Trey Turner drawing the walk his last time up. Carroll again with some speed on first. Turner, first pitch swinging, hits it hard to left field. And Jimenez, it ricochets off his glove, I guess. That's crazy. So a little bit of luck going our way, but Ozzie gets fooled on the slider for the first casualty. Meadows looking to score a run, or drive in a run, I should say. I mean, he might want to score a run too. That'd be nice, but he's going to strike out as well. Austin Riley with 2 outs, down 0-2, and another strikeout for Ohtani. On to the 6th, still 2-0. Ohtani picking up his 8th strikeout as Ozzie's late on the fastball. So Ohtani putting on a show. Anderson, though, in the 6th, gonna give up a 2-out walk. Might signal the end for Ian. Christian Walker with a 1-2 count. Hit hard up the middle into center field. Cardinals threatening once again in the 6th. Double play, or not a double play ball, but a ground ball, and still 2-run Cardinal lead. Another strikeout for Ohtani. Strikeout number 9. Olsen connects, but it's right at Carlson. Unfortunate. That's probably the hardest hit ball, one of the hardest hit balls all day. Ian Happ now. Shohei looking for a shutout. Clean 7th, but that's a base hit. Into center field. Braves just desperate for any kind of offense here. As up until that point, we were being held to just 2 hits. Lorenz is going to swing and miss after an 11-pitch at bat. Another strikeout for Ohtani. On to the 8th. Feliz gives up a leadoff walk to Corbin Carroll. Michael Feliz in for Ohtani. Turner, first pitch swinging down the line. Carlson onto the run, makes the catch right on the foul line. And Carroll back to first. Another hard hit ball by Trey. This one is hit hard by Ozzie right to Sosa, the shortstop, and he spears it. Meadows now. Wild pitch that gets away from Herrera. Runner on the move to second, and he's in there easily. So runner in scoring position, 2-2 count. Meadows looking to bring home Corbin Carroll. And the changeup from Feliz gets him. And the Braves strand another one. Aaron Ashby now on the mound here for the Braves in the 8th. Eloy Jimenez will work the leadoff walk. Here's Nolan.
The third baseman, Nolan.
Nolan hits that one hard to center. Lorenz is there, though. Throws up the glove, makes the catch. Jimenez back to first. Here's Dylan Carlson.
The right fielder, number 3, Dylan Carlson.
He hits that one hard, and it will drop into left field up against the Stand Up to Cancer sign on the wall. And Jimenez is going to come all the way around from first to score, and the Cardinals take a 3-0 lead in the 8th. As the two of the three outfielders have supplied all the offense, really all three of them, I guess, have supplied all the offense that the Cardinals need. So there's a weird play by Olsen. I don't know why he didn't take to the bag himself, but Ashby gets out of it, allowing just the run. Could have been a lot worse. On to the 9th. Riley with a hit down the line. That'll go for extra bases, and he will cruise into second with a double. So the Braves, again, desperately trying not to get shut out. In game 1, Tyler Stevenson's been quiet, 0 for 3. High heat gets him. 0 for 4 for the young catcher. Matt Olson hits that one right at the second baseman, Rojas. Again, these are hitting the ball hard, but they're finding gloves. So Ian Happ is the last hope, and he's going to strike out on 3 pitches, and the Cardinals take game 1 here by a final score of 3-0 on the back of a dominant performance from Shohei Ohtani, who picked up, I want to say, 10, 11 strikeouts. I lost count. So unfortunately, the Redbirds are off to a 1-0 series lead. You hate to see it. Here you go. Ohtani with 10 Ks. Ian didn't have a bad start. 6 innings, 8 hits, 2 earned, 5 Ks. But Ohtani only giving up 2 hits. Just outdueled. On to game 2. Player lock game here with Max Fried. Eloy Jimenez here in the 3rd is going to crush that ball to left. And there's no doubt about this one, as the Cardinals here in the 1st of game 2 jump out to an early 1-0 lead off the powerful bat of Eloy Jimenez. Cardinals in their cream alternates. Don't love it. I love the Cardinals home whites. They are very beautiful. On to the 2nd. Dylan Carlson, switch hitter batting from the right, is going to get called out on strikes. He can't believe it. Fried picks up his first K of the day. Ivan Herrera with a full count. He's going to get called out on looking on a fastball. And the Braves are going up against Luis Severino, so that's not an easy task. As you see, we're still with a 1-0 Cardinals lead in the 4th, but Fried really turning it around as he gets his 3rd strikeout. Next is Eloy Jimenez down 0-2, and he's not going to make contact with that fastball this time. Another strikeout for Max Fried, 4 through 4. Looking for a 5th here with Nolan Arenado, and he got him with the high heat. Similar strikeout pitch to Eloy Jimenez. So 5 strikeouts through 4. Still, though, we were down 1-0, but we came back in the 8th inning to take this game 2 4-1, as the Cardinals pitching couldn't hold us down for very long. So Max Fried puts on a show. So does Luis Severino, but the bullpen for the Cardinals throws it away. Fried goes 7 innings, 5 Ks, 5 hits. Austin Adams gets the loss as he goes not even an inning with 3 hits and 3 earned runs. I wish you could see, it would show Severino's line, but I didn't think to look for it. So, something I could probably improve on next year, or really in the next couple of weeks with the new franchise that we'll have going on. I'll try my best. So hopefully you guys will bear with me as I'm learning along the way as I go. So the series is tied 1 apiece here as we head to Truist. Yeah, it's not going to show. AJ Minter gets the save. Oh, here we go. I was smart and looked at I looked at just our offense. So, oh well. Anyways, we come alive with the 4-run 8th inning, and can't complain about that start from Max Fried as he's the player of the game. So we take game 3, 4-0 off of a shutout from Huascar Yanoa, 8 1/3, 10 strikeouts against James Caprillion, who goes 5 innings, 2 strikeouts, and gives up 4 runs. taking a look here at the box score, we start off 3 runs by the third, a run in the 7th, and shut out the Cardinals, holding them to just 3 hits. Yanoa, like I said, 8 1/3 innings, 3 hits, 2 walks, 10 Ks. Caprillion, 5 hits, 4 runs, 2 strikeouts. And then Desclafani doing his thing. Olsen with the stolen base, a couple of errors from Turner and Olsen. So you can't complain about that. So next time we will have Game 4, and we could advance to the NLCS. The Phillies out there with a 2-1 series lead over the Dodgers. The Orioles with a 2-0 series lead over the Chicago White Sox. And Houston 2-0 over Toronto. So a Houston Orioles ALCS would be interesting. A Braves Phillies NLCS would also be interesting. I'm kind of hoping it leans that way, even though we've seen a lot of the Phillies here on the channel this year. But the Dodgers are scary. I think the Dodgers are the easier team to beat because the Phillies rotation is pretty stacked. But let me know who you guys would rather see us face. I don't know if y'all are tired of seeing that Philly red, but hopefully Baltimore could maybe go to the World Series. That'd be kind of cool, I think. I would love that. I like the Orioles a lot. So glad they're seeing some success here in 2025. So with all of that being said, if you liked what you saw, make sure you check out more on the channel. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. I don't know, do what feels right to you. But we are 2 weeks away from MLB The Show 23, and with that, a new franchise. But we've got this one to wrap up first. So hopefully we can make a deep playoff run. I'm not sure how well this simulation will kind of like pan out as far as how to simulate and dictating what games to play. But we're going to just figure it out as we go, because I've got to finish this by the 27th, because it will no longer be available on Game Pass once the new version comes out. So with all that being said, I will catch you guys next time as we face the Cardinals and we look to punch our ticket to the NLCS. Hope you'll join us. And if not, I'll see you next time whenever you join us. Take care and have a great rest of your day.